delay. I walk and I don't have to pay, delay. I'm spinning the green like it's made, delay. I need the money underlay, delay. I need the money underlay, delay. Hey, yeah, I'm a saint, but I came in the game and got heavy ranks. Sending shots to your face, I ain't talking drinks. And a test to your gun, I got hanky paint, delay. Then she went to Kiki. You know we get freaky, we going for 3-piece. Butterfly doors in the air like a 6-feet. Wings, king, got the rings. Fuck you mean, snap his fingers in the scene. Docs with the link, gun got a hit record, watch it sing. Daytona gloves and I leave it pristine. Most points score, yeah, I'm going Kareem. Polo sheets, polo dreams, yeah, delay.
Yo.
We are live, Charlemagne.
Donkey of the day.
Oh, that man, he's out of pocket. His podcast earlier.
Oh, I saw it.
I was in tears, dog. Yeah. This is Delayed Takes, episode 35. I hope that's right. I'm pretty sure it's 35. If it ain't right, I'll fix it in post.
I hope so.
I'm your host, Saint. Of course, I got King Kareem.
Yes, sir.
You got a special guest straight from the movie guys, Mafia Quad.
What's good, everybody? Let's get cinema.
And yeah, no Kiki. Shout out to his sister. Happy birthday to her. And no Docs. He's at a movie premiere right now, like a little screening. So shout out to him. He's doing some movies out there. Shit. But before we even get into the pod, got a couple announcements. For our regular viewers and for our Spotify listeners, Apple listeners. If you haven't seen already on my Twitter, hey man, Wonton and Shane McMahon right now, you know, he's a part owner of Delayed Takes podcast. And going forward, you know, we've been having technical difficulties. That's also why we've been MIA. Apologies on that. But
co-owner, co-founder, all that good stuff. None of the allegations.
Oh man. Listen, basically Delayed Takes will be, I won't say moving, but as far as the live streams, it will be exclusively on the Movie Guys podcast. And it will still also be uploaded like it's just a regular recording on my YouTube channel. And of course, the following day we'll have the regular audio versions and video versions on Spotify, Apple, Amazon Music, I think, or iHeart, if I'm not mistaken. There's a lot of other panels and podcast panels we're on. But yeah, going forward, you know, this will be the new home. That's another podcast platform. Will be on the Movie Guys YouTube channel. Yeah. Speaking of announcements, King, you got anything, bro? Any moves going on for Twitch? Any upcoming streams? And he's dead. I guess he's having some difficulties. King, are you there, brother? He might be taking a shit. Mafia, you got any moves, brother? Any videos from movie guys coming?
I still need to record a few reviews for one time to send them over, but no, nothing off the top of my head right now.
Okay. Well, shit. Let's get into this show, man. As you already know, here on Delayed Takes, we always have our own delayed takes of the week, which is a hot take. It don't even got to be in entertainment or movies. It could be anything that's on your mind. So I'm gonna ask you, Mafia, what's your delayed take of the week, brother?
My delayed take of the week. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I've been thinking about that whole situation that happened at the church. Well, but it was like, hey, lock the doors. You know what I'm talking about?
My fault.
Oh, yeah, the Marvin.
Light switch.
Yeah.
The Marvin Sapp. Is that who that was?
Yeah,
man, never would have paid it.
I actually tried to holler at his daughter last year.
Oh shit!
Did you get the bread?
Oh hell no.
He was going to charge. He would have had to sell you his daughter.
Tragic. No, wait, that's not tragic. But nah, she was already taken.
And
What that
my
mean?
fault.
Hey, look, I'm not a home wrecker.
Alicia Keys.
If you don't got a ring on it, you're not home wrecking.
You better move like a Jamaican.
But yeah, how would you respond to that situation? You donating or you running the fade with the ushers?
I'm not donating. If you're over there having to lock the doors and forcibly try to get people to pay tithes, this ain't a good church. You're not doing it to God. You must be late on your Mercedes or your helicopter. Because I'm not adding up.
Facts, but shoot, hey, they blocking the doors. You got to shoot that fade with them. You got to pay a fade.
I guess they're getting a fade.
Boosie badass.
But yeah, that's my take. I just think that's real. That's funny as hell.
Shit is just out of pocket.
No,
King,
I'll tell
what's
you
your
on the Marvin Sapp shit?
Mm.
Oh, he would have got cursed out. I'd have ran over one of his ushers like a prime Ray Lewis or some shit. Prime Marshawn Lynch. Don't hold me in no fucking church and tell me, oh, ain't nobody leaving till I make my money. I beat the fuck out you. I'm gonna be nice about it at first. I'm being so serious. Do not hold, like, don't sit up here and tell me I'm gonna be up in church for 2 to 4 hours already. I'm ready to get out. I'm hungry. Oh, we ain't leaving till I get my 40 bands. My 40 bands, bro. How about I go get my plate? I already pre-ordered my stuff to pick up on the way home, bro. Move. I ain't giving you a dime just because you're trying to hold somebody hostage. I was going to put something up in the communion for some community. Now you ain't getting shit. Because you should have opened your mouth because now you done pissed me off. We ain't finna do this. Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, nah, that was kidnapping at that point.
That's about 120 counts of it too.
Oh yeah, nah. But King, what's your delayed take of the week, brother?
My delayed take of the week.
Yeah, what's on your mind?
What's on my mind? I'll tell you what, boy, you know what was on my mind this week. I was a blank slate. I felt like Reese and Malcolm in the Middle and stuff. I was ready to get this over with. I felt like the perfect tool. Oh my god. But my take is game related and stuff.
Go ahead.
I feel like, first of all, y'all piss me. I'm gonna say this right now. You Scarlet Witch players, y'all piss me off. That's my delayed take right there. Y'all getting a whole new team up that can shred tanks. You don't need that. They're switching your damage back up to where you could actually fight normal supports and shit like y'all wasn't already annoying as fuck as it was. Go to hell. Shout out Magneto, nigga. We up. Free Magneto. Nigga, fear Magneto. Nigga, we about to hit you with the double trouble. You about to get DP'd by 2 big 6'5" old niggas. I promise you. Emma Frost, Snow Bunny, him, Dr. Umar ain't even a real doctor.
No, that's
Iron Man, nerf him. Nerf him. This boy get overshield now when he pop his ability. He get that shit every 15 seconds. Boy, fuck you. Nerf him. The hell? They ain't give Spider-Man shit. Spider-Man needed that Magneto gang. You feel me? You feel me? You gonna big Magnus. Don't hey look what that boy say? Don't make me disappoint you again.
You know
'Cause
what's
I
funny,
will.
bro? And I'm about to tag both of y'all in the home base because I saw this shit on my Snapchat memories. Like you can't make this shit up, bro.
Oh shit, that's funny.
You can't make this shit up.
Mag Umar.
I'm gonna try to download this image so that way you
Where'd
guys
you
can
put it
see
in
this.
chat in general?
I'm gonna put this on my screen, man.
Yeah, it's on general and home base.
Hell yeah, boy. Dr. Umar Magneto is hilarious. Speaking of that, Emma Frost, hey, I was already a tank man. White woman, get behind me. Hey, look, get behind. Yeah, they gave her jiggle physics. I know what they are up over there in Marvel Rivals. Some freaks. Shout out what they did with Hulk and Thor. They get faster movement speed. You about to get walked down. Fear Magneto. Yeah.
Like that's just a perfect meme. Like I completely forgot about that. It'd be some days just like, why do I have Snapchat? And then you see just a random meme in the memory. I'm like, yeah, that's why I kept this, bro.
It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average Negro.
But nah, my delayed take, yo. I'm getting sick of people using the term mid for something average. It's not the same thing.
I thought the way I looked at it, I thought like mid and like average. Because when I think of average, I think of okay. Like for me, when I think about that, that's all different ways of saying like, oh, so it's okay.
Yeah, I thought mid and average were the same.
Yeah, I
would think
when
that,
people were saying like mid was bad, I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the way, because people use mid as bad and they use it in the kind of disguise it and be like, oh no, I mean it's average. No, you don't mean that. When you're saying mid, you true hardly saying his ass. You just don't want to say it. Like, just be straight up. You think the shit ass?
Like, if you think so, I feel like, yeah, you're right. If you feel like something's ass and your take is horrible, by all means have a horrible take, but at least have the audacity to stand on it. You feel me? Don't be one of them. The words just like you're just fallible, you just fold. If I'm gonna tell you if something's ass or something sucks, I'm gonna be honest with you and tell you and stuff. Now, granted, can I troll and say that about things I don't really think are like that bad? Absolutely. But when I'm being dead serious and I tell you something or someone is ass, you're not changing. Like you can try and change my mind. I'll hear you out. But if that shit ain't, if that logic ain't connecting, God bless. You about to get DC'd yourself. You ain't bringing nothing to the table.
DC, wait,
ain't nobody trying. What I mean by that, hey, pray you don't ever have to find out.
Jesus. But all right, man. Let's jump into this first topic. As you see in the thumbnail and in the title, the Tron Ares trailer finally dropped. You know, I'm not gonna hold you. Very impressive trailer. Got me hyped up. I'm like, oh shit, they back in the real world. Got so many questions. Just the way that Tron Legacy ended. It's been what, 15 years?
It has been a hot ass minute.
Yeah, 15 years since the last one. I'm excited, but then they showed a lead, and I don't know why when they first showed the set photos and announced this, I was like, oh, he probably just a side character. No, this man is the lead. He plays Ares, and that is Jared Leto. And everybody knows I don't like Jared Leto.
Jared Leto, he hates him. He hates him.
I think the man can't act. And I was having a whole argument with, the fuck boy of the community, Waterboy. He was like, saying an Academy Award winner can't act. That's absurd. I said it, nigga. You must be new around here.
You calling that man Gal Gadot is hilarious. Kal-El, no.
You know what? I'll be fair. At least he can act a little bit better than Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot. I don't know how you pronounce it. She can't.
His thing is
she gets on my nerves.
They keep putting him in shit where he has bad roles, like the Joker, bad,
Morbius,
horribly
bad.
written. Never saw Morbius.
And I give him credit in Haunted Mansion. You know, people try to fake hate it, but it was a good movie because it's the director had the right.
Morpheus?
Yeah, listen, he was the villain of the Haunted Mansion. It was a voiceover to be exact. So he did decent. I couldn't be mad at it, and it stayed true to the lore, like the novels, because people don't know there's novels of the Haunted Mansion, and of course the ride at Disney World and Disneyland. But I don't know. I'm gonna stay open to it. I'm not gonna try to judge too hard. I'm gonna give him a chance and watch it. Um. Oh yeah, lazy. I see your comment. I know he's in a band. I've never listened to his music. Probably won't.
Wait, he's in a band?
Yeah, he's in a band.
Can he sing?
I can't answer that. I've never listened to his music. So I don't know.
I didn't know the man had a mixtape.
Yeah. Other than that though, I also have questions because the trailer, I'm like, yo, where's Sam and Cora? Like, wait a minute. Also, how are they in the real world if Clue and Flynn, right? They basically exploded. And I think what was the timeline? Like, I don't know if you guys went back and rewatched the movie. Isn't there like a certain time to where they can even enter the gateway to like the real world? Isn't there like a certain I gotta rewatch it again because it's been a minute, but I don't know. I got a lot of questions. Um I do feel a little bit disappointed, Daft Punk is not making the score. They're retired. But
Yeah.
9 Inch though, pause. They 9 Inch Nails. Their music is
Minus or
good.
what?
Their music is good, and the score sounded good from the trailer, and it was just a little like teaser. So I'm willing to give it a chance. Like, what did you guys think though overall?
I didn't see the trailer yet. I was actually gonna watch it after this and stuff, but I heard, but like I don't even think my brother saw it. He loves the first Tron and stuff. We were what's it called? Not Devil May Cry, maybe. Devil May Cry. Yeah, we got to start watching that
Fire.
and stuff because that just came out. That's what I was focused on.
Okay. I see. Mafia, did you see the trailer?
I did not see a trailer, and also I have to be honest, I have not seen a Tron movie before.
Whoa, none of them? Like the
None.
first one or Legacy?
None.
Wow.
I did try to go see the one that came out a few years ago, but something happened
Legacy.
that day. Yeah, something happened because I want to see that one with Wait, when Jared Leto in that last one?
So originally, this is also what I forgot to say. Originally, he was pitched to be a cameo, like a minor role. He was supposed to play Ares. But he felt at the time he was like, it doesn't fit me right now. But they went back and talked about it as like a sequel, and it literally took them 10 years, like without Jared Leto. So I'll give him credit where credit's due. Without him, we wouldn't have got this movie at all. So yeah, I guess it weighs out.
But still, wasn't he in the last one? Because I remember
he was supposed to, but he was like, it's not the right time.
That was Ryan Gosling, wasn't it, in the last one?
No. Let me look up the actor that plays Sam. He played the son of
So I remember Harrison Ford was in it. He was in the trailer for the last one.
Absolutely, it was
Harrison Ford. No, I think you're thinking about a different movie, my brother.
Oh, Jeff Bridges. That's who's in it.
Yeah. Garrett Hedlund, that's his name. He played. Let's see what movies he's played in. Oh, he played in Four Brothers in Troy, and I don't know if you watched the Tulsa King. He's also in that. Oh shit, he was in the Pan movie in 2015. Yeah, okay, yeah. So he's got a belt on him. Oh, he was also in Mudbound. But yeah, of course you had Jeff Bridges, the iconic legend.
Let that man cook.
Waterboy said, were you thinking of Blade Runner?
Yeah, that's it. Blade
Yeah,
Runner.
that's what it was, yo.
Yeah. But I recommend you go watch. So I'll admit the first one is outdated because I mean it was the 80s.
No, that
So
doesn't matter to me.
if you like 80s movies, then this is gonna be in your bag. But if you can't like get over that, then
No, that's
don't
not gonna
watch
bother me. I'll
Okay.
binge them before the new one comes out.
Gotcha. Yeah, watch Tron and then watch Tron Legacy.
Matter of
For
fact,
my
isn't there an animated one too?
yes, there's a animated. I think it's a show or it might be a movie. Let me see.
Think it was on Netflix, maybe.
It should be on Disney Plus. Tron Uprising.
Okay.
It's a TV series started in 2012. So, and I heard good things about it. So, yeah, you should be able to check it out on Disney Plus. I'm not. I'm pretty. You know what? I'm pretty sure because Disney Plus has the IMAX exclusives on Marvel movies. So I would imagine the IMAX version is on Disney Plus for Tron Legacy. So I think that'll probably be your best bet. If not, pick up the Blu-ray if they're still in stock because I got mine's like during that holiday sale with Amazon and it took like 2 months to come in.
Damn.
Yeah, people were buying it up. Yeah. But enough of the Tron Legacy. Another trailer that came out. I sent it in the group chat because the gag they had at the end of the trailer was just too fucking funny. Did any of y'all see the Naked Gun reboot with Liam Neeson?
No, sir.
Oh man, you gotta watch that trailer, bro. It's pretty spot on. I won't even reveal the gag because it's just like
Yeah, not too much. I ain't gonna reveal too much. Not too much. Not too much.
yeah. So definitely go check that out. That was a good one. We also got trailers for
Megan
Final
2.0.
Destination. Oh Jesus, that. Oh yeah, we could talk about that too. Megan 2.0. I didn't watch the first one, but I heard the synopsis of the second one, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to check this out." Right?
Fam, you gotta watch the first one. When that first came out, that was a surprise to me. I saw that movie like 2 or 3 times in theaters.
Yeah, I missed it out on it because I was just like, I don't know. This seemed like a movie where there's hype, and I'm like, I don't want to be disappointed. But
It's on Prime.
It's on Prime. I'll check it out on this week. But that's it. When I seen that second trailer, I'm not gonna hold you. That is the worst trailer I have seen of 2025. That shit is ass. What like this looked like, and no, this is no shade to the Power Ranger movie. I like the new one, right? But you know how a trailer just has the aesthetic of you're trying to like make this like MCU it kind of
Yeah.
formula. That's what this looked like. I was just like, this don't look nothing like the vibe of the first. Like, what the hell?
My nigga, what are we doing?
I said I'm good off of this, bro. But shit. Another trailer that came out too, the Final Destination Bloodlines. Did y'all see that one?
Brava! I will be seated when it comes out.
I don't think I
Front
saw
row. Front row. I want to
row.
feel the danger.
I'm actually willing to do this with you, King. On your Twitch, we go live and have like a marathon right before the movie comes out.
Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
watch
Oh yeah.
all
How many is that? Like 6 or 7 movies?
I think isn't this one 6? Or is this 7?
Yeah. This might be 7. I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
There's more than 5.
It was an airplane. Then it was freeway with the wood truck. Then it was amusement park. Then it was racetrack.
Yeah, this is 6. So yeah,
Okay, yeah. Then the other one was the bridge. I thought there was another one I was missing.
It's been so long, bro. Like I haven't watched some shit since like what, middle school, maybe even high school.
High school.
Yeah, because 2011. So yeah, that was middle school for me, bro. So shit.
Wait, word?
Yeah. What? I didn't start high school to 2012, so
Oh damn. Well, no, that's not a big difference. Okay.
still an
Yeah,
old nigga, but I already know Red Peg and the young ones are gonna be like, "Oh, you old ass bum."
you had me feeling older because I'm like, wait a minute. 2011, I was a sophomore.
Oh man, but shit, we're gonna check that out, bruh. It looks really good. Recipes to Tony Todd. This seems to be his last role, is movie wise. Yeah, I just like the concept from the trailer because the fact that like death like is coming for you because you weren't supposed like coming for your family because you were supposed to die. That's some petty shit, bro. Like, you know how mad I would be at my grandma, bro, if that was the case. Like all these weird circumstances. Oh, the air fryer trying to kill me. Like, come on, bro. Like this is nuts.
Fire.
I know Docs was kind of on his thing where he doesn't watch trailers because he doesn't want to get spoiled. And I can understand that from this movie because some of the kills are gnarly, but I bet this is only like a small percentage, and I hope so.
I pray shit stay as wicked as it's always been.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. But something that wasn't a trailer, and I guess we can just dive right into the Cinemacon stuff. Kind of knock this out. The Superman preview. I don't know if you guys checked that out or saw in the screenshots.
I did see that.
It was a
Man, I
4-minute,
saw that dog beat the fuck out that boy. I'm like, damn. That shit didn't look fun. That shit looked really painful.
Like Crypto was going crazy, and I'm just like, yo, that's pretty accurate. And like, this is what I've been waiting for, like a long time.
Oh, it sounds like we didn't see the same thing.
That shit was fire.
That shit was fire, bro. Like, wasn't fire for Superman, Clark, you know. But just seeing that on screen, that dynamic, I'm like, yo, they finally are doing justice. And I don't know why we've waited this long for a Crypto.
I don't think I've seen the whole preview.
Yeah, it's a 4-minute preview. It's on YouTube, Twitter. James Gunn has also tweeted it, or he's also put it on his Instagram. So definitely, if you don't want to get spoiled, I'm not going to say anything.
Go ahead, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was really cool. They had the robots from his planet.
I saw that part.
Yeah, you saw that part, and this the dynamic of like, oh, we don't got emotions, and the other one's just like showing full on emotions for Clark. Is like perfect. Also, what I love, this trailer gave Snyder fans meltdowns because they're just like, why is he reacting like that to the sun? Like, brother.
Like, bro, you like, because I never thought about that aspect of shit where it's like, okay, getting your bones and organs healed or rearranged or reset probably fucking hurts a lot.
It hurts.
Like, I never thought of, because like I know Wolverine would be in pain and shit when he be going through his shit, right?
Right.
I never once thought like, damn, it would actually hurt to get healed.
And I think like Wolverine, because he has like an extreme healing factor, like it still hurts, of course. This even the claws coming out hurts his own body.
Where the fuck was he? Oh my god.
But shit. This Superman preview, I'm more positive on it. And I'm not sure. I don't think that was in a trailer, but one of the homies sent like one of the Cinemacon like pictures, and it showed a different like angle of the suit. And this is how the colors looked, because you know people were complaining it didn't look right, and I'm just like, y'all should have just waited for. You should wait for the movie in general to release. People nitpicking and crying about the suit, but I think it looks good, and I'm looking forward to this. And this is definitely day one in IMAX, and I'm gonna try to watch it in Dolby as well. It's just a wait and see thing. Another thing we saw. And we talked about it a little bit on Movie Guys, so we can talk about it again, not too long. The John Wick movies that's coming out. There's a animated prequel. Of course, we already know about Donnie Yen's spinoff character.
Yes, sir.
Kane, is that his name? I'm not mistaken. I think that's his name. It's been a minute since I watched John Wick 4. But of course, that spinoff is officially greenlit. Ballerina, we already know it's coming out this year. But the kind of good news and kind of bad news is John Wick 5 is officially a go. the script is like done, or at least they know what it is, what the story is going to be. I'm kind of iffy on it because I'm just like, you ended 4 on a high note, and it's Lionsgate, and they've been dropping a lot of dog shit, like the Crow remake, which I didn't think it was that bad, but it was bad. And they dropped Borderlands, I believe. So I'm real iffy on them. Like Lionsgate is looking spooky.
Hey, like I said on the movie, guys, when they ain't show the body being buried, they let you know, hey, if we make that money, you getting more.
Yeah, I understand it. It's this. Don't pull a Matrix where it's this. This is this bad. What are we doing here? Like I need this to be good, and I'll even set the bar lower. Be as good as 3, and that's the weakest one out of the whole like franchise. Be as good as that.
I am worried that we know they're milking it, but I am worried that the story might lose some quality because it's just like he's done everything. He's free. It's like he's got no one else to kill. There's no one else who wants to kill him. It's just like, where do you go?
Thing. Like, where do you go from there? And they're doing a prequel animated, so it's like that would be redundant to do a prequel live action. Then on top of that, like let's all be real. John Wick's story isn't like amazing. It's like Last of Us 1, where it's really, really good. But then once you go on with the other movies, it's the same story. It's not, the lore is more amazing than the actual story. You feel me?
Right. The only angle I can see is someone they pull the Last of Us 2. Someone who he killed, they have a relative, finds out about it, and they go after him. That's the only route I can see them taking. I see them going Last of Us 2. He shot someone in the head. That was somebody's parent, lover, yada yada. Now we gotta go for revenge.
Yeah. King, can you hear us?
I'm here.
Oh.
Can you not hear me?
Okay. Yeah, because you were saying, yo, I thought you could hear us.
Wait. I got another idea.
Because I was like, which one are you talking about? You talking about the second one they shot old boy in the head at the end?
No, he's just saying in general, like, what if they pulled that Last of Us Part 2 route?
Because Joel shot the doctor at the end of the first one, and that turned out to be Abby's father in the next one. So they might try to go there. But I thought about something else. That little leader group they have, the little group, I forget what they're called, but
with the high council?
High council.
Yeah.
He could be going after them, or they might go after him once they find out he's still alive for whatever reason. Maybe they just don't want him around.
Well, I thought that was paid at the end though. Like the whole point, because they all hated what's it called? Skarsgård's character. They all hated him. I thought
they always come with some bullshit like, you know what?
He's too liability.
Let's go ahead and kill him. They could low key get you 3 or 4 more movies if he's going after the high table or high council, whatever.
Oh, to take them all out.
Yeah, they can give you about 3 or 4 more movies.
I don't know. I got this. I got to just wait and see at this point. Like once we get like an actual synopsis of it and like a trailer, maybe I'll warm up to it. But I don't know. It seemed like they're milking it. I'm more interested in the lore and them expanding that instead of just focusing just strictly on John Wick, because they already did such a good job before. I don't want them to fuck it up. Another Cinemacon banger. We saw Spider-Verse, Beyond the Spider-Verse. How do y'all feel about the whole like the delay and everything being at 2027?
Like I said on Movie Guys, I think it's gonna pretty much kill the hype. Like, I'm not saying we're not gonna be there day one, but knowing it's gonna be 2027, I'm just kind of like, okay, it's just there.
I think it's still gonna be there because I mean it's Marvel and Spider-Man's the biggest like IP, like one of the biggest superheroes, if not the biggest.
I think he is.
So I think it's still gonna deliver, and I'm cool with them taking time because they're definitely gonna be crunch for the whole team, right? The animators, but I just hope it won't be as bad as the second movie where they were literally editing the movie after the fact. Like that's kind of insane. But the animation, art style looks cool with the new techniques they're doing. So that was already day one, but I'm even more excited.
So I got to be a little bit messy.
Oh,
Y'all think this is the whole Shamik situation is gonna have any kind of effect on things? Maybe Haley don't want to be around her no more. Hey, we got to do this
Yup.
remote.
listen, after seeing Haley and Michael B. Jordan's press run for
Little
Sinners,
little thing. Hey,
this is
hey,
literally
flirting versus
Yep.
harassment.
Yep, that's
Flirting
literally
versus
that.
harassment. You ain't them vibes, buddy.
So I mean, he better just lock in, bro. I don't know. He got to find something,
Yo,
especially after this.
Saint, I had the craziest idea. I said, what if they somehow try to integrate that whole situation into the movie? Like maybe have like a little character, just have that be a little thing, just a little side joke at Shamik. Maybe he won't catch it, but everybody in the audience will.
Right.
Oh man, I made a mistake.
Bro, they could get that line a mile. Win. Mistake.
Oh man. One last thing I want to talk about from the Cinemacon stuff. Now You See Me 3.
Now
Yeah,
you don't.
Now
you don't.
Now You Don't is the new title. You feel me?
Boy.
November 14th, 2025. I will be
We
watching
are
that for
there.
my birthday. I will rent out a theater for my birthday for that. So King will be there, Kiki will be there. We're gonna have a good time, bro. I've been excited for this already. And listen, the name Fire. It's fire. I already know it's gonna be a class. I already know. I'm willing to say it's gonna be like a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. I said
So, so what are those movies about?
it. In the simplest terms, it is magicians that are just doing the Robin Hood shit, bro. They do some crazy heists, and they're for the people, for the most part. That's like the simplest terms. You got Morgan Freeman in there, Mark Ruffalo. Like you just got goated people all in the franchise, bro. Woody Harrelson.
Wasn't Harry Potter in there? Or am I thinking about another movie?
You know what? I feel like he was in the first one. And it's been a minute since I watched it, but hold on. I think he was. Yeah, I think he was because he hired them at one point, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because you had Dave Franco, Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Morgan Freeman.
Yes, sir. That's the big one.
Yeah, that's what it was. Waterboy said it was number 2. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, watch it, bro. They got a lot of good actors in there. Common, like they got a lot of actors in the first 2 movies. They're classic. At least the first one's a classic.
Nigga said a lot of good actors in a professional courtesy.
Hey man,
I'll binge them before the new one comes out.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. That's what I like to hear. Shit. But let's talk about this real quick, man. Last little bit of a major Marvel talk. We never got a chance to talk about the Avengers Doomsday casting on this pod.
Boy.
At first I thought, oh, it's gonna be X-Men versus Avengers. Wishful thinking. I said that in my tweet. But this week you got to confirm by Feige. Oh yeah, it's Doctor Doom versus Avengers, X-Men,
and the X-Men,
Fantastic Four.
And it's not just that; it's the OG X-Men, nigga. Like, okay, I ain't gonna lie. Seeing Patrick Stewart come back, I'm like, all right, you done came back like 3 or 4 times already. I done seen you die, brother. It's okay. I'm not tripping about that. You know what happens? I started seeing the old cast. I started seeing Mystique pop up. I saw Cyclops.
See, that's what got me.
OG Nightcrawlers coming back.
Listen. I need y'all to understand this. Alan Cummins, he's the host of Traitors. If you've seen Traitors on Peacock, I know he's getting the bag just being in that mansion and just having a good time. So for him to stop what he's doing and to come back as Nightcrawler, I know a bag was thrown at him. we in for a good time. I'm sorry.
Man.
I'm folding. But I will say, a homie tweeted from one of the homies out of the wrestling community. That boy Saint, not me, another guy Saint. He tweeted that meme of the robot and Will Smith. I see the casting, but where's the plot? Hey,
Where's the plot?
We got nostalgia. Like it looks a little spooky, bro. Like I don't know.
To be fair, it's gonna look a little spooky regardless because the whole Kang thing got thrown out of order and stuff. It was originally gonna be Kang, now Kang ain't gonna be in it and stuff. So it's always like I feel like in terms of just the talent by itself, it's like you can't say it's not exciting off of that, bro. They brought Ian McKellen back, Sir Ian McKellen. Boy, I ain't seen you I literally ain't seen him be Magneto in 20 years.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Huh?
Yeah, I was wondering that too, and it's kind of weird because it's like they didn't bring Michael Fassbender back. We already know, James McAvoy has said like they've had like no interest in bringing him back, like at all.
Bro, and that's the thing that's crazy because I'm not gonna lie, I would have expected them to be in it before Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen reprise their roles again. Yeah. Even though it's like I know Patrick's good for reprising his shit. Michael Fassbender coming back at like I was already excited as fuck. I don't know what would have broke me more, whether Fassbender or fucking McKellen, because bro, regardless, I'm eating as a Magneto fan. I'm eating as an X-Men fan. I saw Kelsey Grammer. I said, "Oh, we doing it."
I was already listen. Everybody knows me. I'm a full-on capper for the Marvels. What Punisher
best
said?
Movie of all time. That's the greatest movie of all time.
I liked it. Hell, hey, I loved it.
Hey, that didn't even cap because I did actually like the movie while you playing. But after I saw all that stuff too and everything, bro,
I was there for that post credit, bro. Strictly for that. Post-credit.
Yeah, some of y'all was. I could understand. I could understand if people didn't watch the first Miss Marvel. That's kind of Captain Marvel. That's kind of understandable because it was an origin movie. It's kind of weird with the place it took in between Endgame and Infinity War. I don't think it was a bad movie either. I just think the timeline of where it was placed wasn't good. My brother fell asleep watching it too and stuff. I feel like the movie was cool, but at the same time, it set up some shit that didn't really amount to shit at the end of the day in terms of scroll shit, in terms of Captain Marvel still wasn't even really
the scroll shit got paid off, but it's just we're not even gonna talk about that show. It's just
exactly because it's like there's cool shit that came from that. I'm not gonna lie, but still, it's like
I have to say one thing though, y'all.
Go ahead, bro.
Because I just had a brainstorm, like literally, just got a blast, like it just popped up in my head.
Brain bomb.
We're saying, and I know this is a huge reach, but just hear me out. Okay. What if they? Because we already got it confirmed by Kevin Feige. We got it confirmed from Robert Downey Jr.'s own Instagram because he said, "Whoa, is there more casting?" And Marvel replied in the comment of his Instagram post. This is just the beginning or some shit like that, alluding to more. So hear me out. What if, and I know this could be a huge reach, and I'm hyping this up. What if Dr. Doom pulls some shit like, fuck what y'all got. I got my own Avengers. They got different variants. You got Michael Fassbender.
The Dark Avengers.
Avengers. I know I'm reaching, but listen.
No, you're not. Because in the words of Kevin Garnett, anything is possible. Oh my! But then again, hey,
what
they gonna try and Auraform with Doom though at the same time. You feel me? So it's just like, hey, he might not. But all I'm saying is, I'm seeing Namor. I'm seeing Namor to Shamik more Marvel. Hey, that nigga might steal Sue off of fucking Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, he's a horn.
That one might. He might be him.
Yeah, but I know I might be reaching, but that would be cool because they said they haven't announced everything. Then we also know, like Halle Berry said, like I won't be there. And I kind of believe that.
I do too. But it's kind of disappointing, but at the same time, I'm like,
it might be Cap though.
It might be Cap, but I can kind of believe it because
remember
we all know the history with Fox.
Andrew Garfield and Spider-Man.
Hey, that boy lied through his teeth.
He lied, like he just lied out the ass. But highly, I can understand it just given like the history because they did her so dirty, bro. Like I'm not even gonna get it. That's a whole thing you can look up on New Rockstar, they broke it down like briefly.
Like she was supposed to have a much bigger role, like much bigger character in the movies, right?
This to simplify it. They were trying to get somebody else on the movie. I think it was Juggernaut. I can't remember who. It was a different director. They lied to the director and was like, "Yeah, we're gonna have Halle Berry on there. She's gonna be a bigger role." And they had a whole fake script.
Damn.
And Halle
I'm
didn't even know
crying.
about it. And that's why she was like kind of like, "Yeah, I'm done. I'm out of here." And
Basically, that John Boyega her.
yeah, and they also had, that strange ass. I won't even say his name. Listen, I know we had amazing X-Men movies, but I'm not even gonna acknowledge this
Oh,
man.
you talking about BS?
Yeah. We're
Okay, yeah.
have him.
He made some good movies, but no, that boy.
Yeah, nah. But I will say, with all the casting and stuff, like, because we also saw like Channing Tatum try to say that.
Oh,
it may not be
that
canon.
boy made a name for himself. I was waiting
Yeah.
for this shit since 2008, bro. Oh my god! And now he's getting like, okay, then yeah.
He trying to say that
for real.
He's trying to say that it may not be game, but it's like, come on, brother, you're not fooling nobody. I do hope to see. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I do hope to see Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds.
I know they're gonna
Hugh
be.
Jackman's
In it. There's no
definitely
way.
gonna be there.
There's no. The both of them are gonna be in it. They did. I thought
feel
they were
like
gonna
they
announce
will
them as
save
well,
it.
but there's no way.
I feel like they'll save it as Secret Wars. That's kind of
That's
like the
fair.
vibe I'm getting.
I would say
Same as
maybe
Spider-Man.
Deadpool for Secret Wars, but Hugh Jackman, they bringing back the X-Men. He's definitely gonna be in Doomsday.
Yeah, he might even be at the mansion chilling. Like, I don't know. It's like a wait and see thing.
Remember
Like-
what Deadpool said? Until you're 90.
Until you're 90, because
90.
even then, I can't see them literally bringing back the original cast from where it all started, and then Hugh Jackman isn't not in this movie, especially with the fact is they're going to be wearing the real costumes. There's no way they're not gonna have them this time. Fuck that black leather, nigga. They threw Hugh in that shit. Yeah, no, hey, to me, my X-Men get suited up, nigga. And we getting a fully CGI beast too. We eating so good.
I'm happy with it.
No, that might bring back them black suits. That would be funny.
I'd be pissed. I need someone to be in and be like, yo, what the fuck are y'all wearing?
Or
Let me get y'all some real outfits.
They could pull a 97. How they went into the different era of the suits.
Yeah.
Was it like the 80s? I think it was like 80. No, it was 90. It's technically 90s because you're 97. Because I'm trying to think. Because they have the 70s and then they had the 80s suits because they're like very fucking similar. But you know what I mean, how they transition to different suits. Yeah, I'm excited in a sense, but I'm also like worried and just like there's not a proper build for this movie, so I'm just like I don't know. It doesn't sound like they got a set plan. And Russo's, they've been dropping some dog shit outside of the MCU. So
What are they? I don't even know they were making stuff outside of the MCU. What have they made?
mm-hmm.
Like, what was that first one after Endgame? 21 Bridges?
21 Bridges, was that Michael B. Jordan?
No, that was a Chadwick Boseman.
Or Boseman. Okay. No, I think I saw that. I think I like that. That had J.K. Simmons in it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
It wasn't bad. But
That
that's
was a
another
good
thing.
movie.
No one saw that shit after Endgame. That's another thing.
No one saw like MCU shit. Well, I feel like Phase 4 has not been nearly as bad as what some people have really been saying and stuff, because I ain't even trying to like dive in and make it like this whole section like a whole Marvel thing, because we got to talk about Daredevil and shit too and stuff. But I feel like if I'm gonna just go open up another tab real quick. Hold on.
No, I just meant there's stuff like outside of MCU, like the Russo brothers. Like no one.
Oh, just specifically them. I thought we was about to start talking about that, how stuff was saying, people saying it was just bad. The Phase was just horrible as a whole too.
No. It's because they dropped a movie. Was it called Electric State?
Yeah, something like that.
Never heard of it.
It's on Netflix. First of all, you won't believe they had Mr. Peanut in that movie, and he looks fucking terrible. It looks like a YouTube pooper, I guess you can call it. Like, it's just like a nightmare fueled version of him. Like, what have you done? You massacred my boy. Secondly,
You massacred my boy.
They just said like the movie is very kiddie, and it's just kind of just like it's not good. The dialogue's not good. Um, yeah, it's a lot of issues with that movie, and it's not just that. They have a lot of movies where one they always go over the budget. I'm fine with that. Run the bag. I need that for the Marvel movies. Run that budget up. But when it comes to regular movies, they always do that, and I guess because I think it was tired. No, it's Mafia. You said it. They have accomplished so much with the Marvel movies. They kind of now have that card, that poker chip to be like, yeah, I made Infinity War in Endgame billions, so run that pocket up.
Like I
So
think it was BT said yesterday. I think Winter Soldier was the highest acclaimed one.
Yeah,
So Winter Soldier was the highest what one?
Acclaimed Marvel movie.
It's one of the most like some people will sit up here and say that's legitimately the best movie that they've ever dropped, period. And I feel like, you know what, I'm not gonna hate that or anything because it's still an opinion at the end of the day. I think it's the best one out of the Cap trilogy, though. I ain't gonna lie, they cooked with that movie.
I'll say this though. If Doomsday and the sequel don't hit, Russo's ain't gonna have them chips anymore.
yeah.
I'm not even gonna completely put that on them because like that the whole original plan they had literally got derailed. And
I
shit
get
too.
it.
Like you lost the
Me
main villain, you lost your original main villain, and now you gotta like and that changed like I feel like if they would have led to Doom in Secret Wars or Doom would have played a role in what's it called? As with Kang, but Kang will be like the more like Kang will be the primary antagonist for Doom for what Doomsday would have been Kang Dynasty, and then we go to Secret Wars and it's like Doom, like that kind of just fucked everything up. And then they literally had to redo everything. I can't really put that completely on them.
Well,
Shit at the end of the day.
originally they said no to doing the Avengers movies like the Doomsday and Secret Wars, but they said, you know what, we had a crazy idea, we down for it. So at that point, hey, you said yes. Originally you said no, but then you changed it. So hey, come with it.
Yeah, something.
Oh yeah, they still got to
happen.
show. As long as they do their best for what their shit's gonna be, I'll be fine with that. Because it's like I know only so much is gonna be in their control when it comes to this shit.
Yeah, but we'll wrap that up. Got a random thing that just happened. I don't know why. Somebody suggested my mom to watch Demon Slayer, and I'm just like, yo, no,
Fire.
because my mom's like, I wouldn't say super Christian, but she's Christian, right? So I'm just like, that.
Bruh, that could be some good reactions though.
It could be a good.
Oh my
reaction, or it could
lord!
be- Yeah, like so. I don't know. What I told her instead, watch Attack on Titan. I think that's a good like starter, like an anime starter for her. Because yeah, it's anime, but it feels like a Game of Thrones kind of show. If that makes sense.
Personally, I feel like I think your mama watching Demon Slayer just because I know how your mama would react. She'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" She's gonna be like that with Attack on Titan too, but because the story's fire with it too, your mama's gonna be more down for that.
I think I don't know her personally, but I don't know, she might fuck with her Demon Slayer. That is a good story, even with all the demons and stuff. And at the end of the day, she knows it's an anime at the end of the day, so she might not take it that serious.
She
But
might not. So I
I
don't
would
know.
say this though, Saint. Try Code Geass with her.
That's a maybe.
I was gonna say Death Note, but I was like, that's kind of like in the same vein of Demon Slayer. She might get turned off by that one.
Yeah, that's how I'm like. I don't know. I don't think that's a good starter
Code
for her.
Geass, robots, little crazy little plot,
Like
special powers. I think she might rock with that one.
I feel like when it comes to like starter animes, like that's the quote unquote. I feel like this, like if you know what your type of stuff your mom would be interested in, just put her on something like that. It doesn't matter what it is. Just put her on something that you feel like she would like to think she thinks would be good. Because like I'm gonna keep it a stack. When people talk about them quote unquote starter animes, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Naruto ain't no motherfucking starter anime. That shit like 500-700 episodes. Are we cool? Like, you know, like, cause I feel like that if you are gonna classify starter anime, do something that's like short that only got 1 or 2 seasons with like 13 episodes and stuff.
Yeah.
That's like real condensed type shit and everything. You ain't got to be all this, that, and the third or whatever. Just like, hey, you gonna get your shit.
You know what I'll do? I'll try to see if we can have like one day, and we'll watch both. We'll watch like the first episode of each one. Like if she can get past like the demon concept of it. And you know what? I want to know what her what her reaction is going to be of old buddy Michael Jackson. Because that might either make her mad or she might like
now.
it.
Why he look like Michael Jackson?
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Shit. I don't think we have any anime. Well, you know what? Before we get into the Daredevil joint, you want to give your thoughts on Devil May Cry?
Devil May Cry. I haven't seen it yet and everything. We're good. Like me and Miles are literally gonna probably start watching it after this and everything because he's in his Discord right now and everything. But as it's like off of what I'm did we talk about the trailer and stuff the last time or no?
No, I had it on the notes, but we ran out of time.
We never yeah. The trailer they had Papa Roach playing on that shit. Oh, I'm locked in. I'm here for it. I want that. I need that. I desire that.
Calypso, formerly known as Red Peg, he said that the theme song was actually Limp Bizkit, Undertaker's theme song, Rolling.
Yep. Yeah.
So
yeah, I saw that
I'm in there, and I saw the Evanescence. It was like a trailer. Yeah. So
that's the name of the song. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, no, they got me off of this music choice alone with the vibes and shit. I saw somebody posted like, "Oh, they just made Dante fucking Deadpool." I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna listen to none of y'all's opinions. It's Devil May Cry. I'm gonna watch this. This shit gonna be fire.
I don't know, because the thing is, they have Johnny Bosch who plays Nero, and if you don't know who Johnny Bosch is, first of all, Black Ranger, Green Ranger.
Oh God.
He was still is Ichigo Kurosaki for the English dub in Bleach. He also voices Broly for the Dragon Ball games.
I'm back.
Not till you like dead at my feet.
But yeah, he played Nero, and I think people were getting mad that he's playing Dante now. I saw that kind of discourse, and then they kind of making Dante more like Nero, and it's just like, please shut up. Like, I'm not even gonna spoil it, but if you play Devil May Cry 5, you understand why this should still make sense. Let's leave it at that. Another show that's out that I only saw episode 1, The Studio with Seth Rogen. Have you seen the trailer for this?
Seen the trailer for what?
The Studio.
No.
New Seth Rogen movie. It's been getting like critically praised. It's got Bryan Cranston in there. Like the whole thing is like basically it's a studio. It's a actual movie studio, and they're just showing just how people like maneuver behind the scenes and stuff. Like the first episode is wild. Like, you know what? I'll say it. The first episode, the old like former like boss, she gets basically pushed out. Bryan Cranston is like the head. He's like David Zasloff.
Yeah,
you know how I feel about David Zasloff. So he's literally like that. And Seth Rogen's new he's playing character Matt. He basically becomes in charge, and he's taking on the role. And Bryan Cranston's character is like, "Hey, I'll get you this role, right? To be like the head, like the running the show. But there's one movie I want. No joke. He's like, I want a Kool-Aid movie.
A Kool-Aid movie?
Yes. So he goes around the entire episode trying to figure out how to get this movie to work, right? And
nigga Navy.
Fuck it, I'll say, because it's only first episode. I haven't seen the rest. He got he got Martin Scorsese to do the movie. And listen, Martin Scorsese is in the show. Like they have a full on like contract negotiate. Like it's fucking hilarious. They got a lot of other people in there. They had Charlize Theron in there. They had just a lot of different actors that you know, and like little names and nods and whatnot. I'm just leave it at that. It's a really good show, and it's really like a satire of like the movie industry right now and how it is with scoopers and all these crazy shit that you see going on. I think it's worth the watch. If you got Apple TV, go watch it. If you don't, listen. If you've been to college and you got your student email, or you're in college right now, take advantage. With your Apple Music, it's like $5, $6. Apple TV is included. Take advantage. And if I'm not mistaken, you get a free trial, like a student trial for it. So Give it a shot. Speaking of Apple, once I get caught up on all the shows, I'm gonna try to watch Severance because everybody at home base was talking about it. So I'm gonna give that a shot. Like there's just too much that's out and it's been kind of like messing me up. Like Paradise, I tried to watch that. Like I was like 2 episodes in. I was like, I don't see the hype. But I'm gonna give it another shot. I know there's another show. This is so many things. Only shows right now I've been watching, of course, Daredevil. SVU, I've been watching Law and Order every week. I was pissed when they took a holiday break. It's a lot. It's a lot to like catch up on. But then I got to rewatch Last of Us, which I do have the physical copy of it at the 4K, because that is coming out in what, a week or 2 weeks?
But I think like 2 weeks.
I think next week. Yeah. So we'll be here on the pod talking about that, and I know we'll be on After Dark. Me and Mafia will be on with the fellas over there doing a watch party. So
yes, sir.
Stay tuned for that. Enough of all that, man. I guess we can just dive straight into this Daredevil. Mafia, can you do me a favor, bro, and just tag BT, because I tried to ping him, do the bat signal. If he wants to come through, he's welcome. Bless you. Because I definitely want to talk about the gripes and complaints that we already roasted Wonton on here on this pod before about his whole take of it being mid. And listen, I will say,
I'll be right back. I gotta bring something in real quick.
For sure. After watching episode 7, I'm not gonna hold you, Mafia. This and I already knew, because Double Toasted and a lot of other content creators I watch, they had got sent the episodes like a month early, or like I think some of them got it sent in like a week early, and they already had watched the show, and they all said they did like a very controversial thing in the show, and you can tell, because I already saw like from the leak, not the leaks, but like the scoopers, that this was the pre-team before they did the rewrites and stuff and the reshoots. And I don't know what the fuck they were smoking, but it's like they build up this character. I'll just say they build up Muse, and it doesn't live up to what I was expecting. Also, I will admit, and I still like the show. I want to point that out there. I like the show. I think it's at least on par with. I'll say with like it's a. I can't even say it's better in season 3, but it's like on par with it a little bit, right? It's just I got to see what the other 2 episodes are looking like. But the side characters in this show are fucking ass. Like they're like a downgrade of all the other supporting cast from the original show. And one character I hate with a passion is Cherry. I can't stand this nigga, yo. He's literally like a bootleg version of Foggy Nelson and like Mahoney, for all the people that watched the Daredevil show. But shit, I'm gonna say right now, if you don't want to get spoiled, I'm about to get into spoiler territory.
Oh, you can go ahead and spoil, man. It's not gonna bother me.
Trying to find my spoiler tag. Oh God, I guess I don't have my spoiler tag in here. Oh, there we go. So you've been warned in 3, 2, 1. Listen, I can't, bruh. I can't. What they did, I kid you not, there was no build up to this. Like the previous episode, they had Mafia. The previous episode, they had finally had Muse and Daredevil fight. Like this was the first time like Matt puts on the suit, because the whole premise of the show was like, first of all, the first episode was a reshoot. That was like the new team added that, and I kid you not, the first 10 minutes, Mafia, they killed off Foggy Nelson. Like Bullseye just goes in there, yeah, like it was bad shit crazy. Like Bullseye killed this nigga, just straight into this shit in the street. So Karen's like trying to save him, and it's it's over with. It was pretty much like instant death. There was nothing you could do about that. So Daredevil and Bullseye were fighting, and shit was on. But Daredevil went so far is that he threw that nigga Bullseye off the roof, and like he tried to kill him, and he just looked at himself and said, "I can't be Daredevil no more. It's over with." He pulled the Spider-Man, like, "I'm done. I'm retired. Like, I crossed the line by trying to kill." And he finally suits up again to fight Muse in episode 6, mainly because Muse was a serial killer, and he kidnapped the daughter of a client of his, which was the White Tiger. The show really like focused on White Tiger mainly because the whole thing was, okay, you got these corrupt cops that are like like a Punisher cult, and because of that, instead of that being a subplot, it was mainly the plot, and Muse became the subplot, which Muse should have been the main plot. And there was no build up to Muse really. They would show him once or twice, and long story short, they had one interaction like with Muse, like as himself, like not with the mask. He had interacted with this therapist who is dating Matt Murdock, and finally in episode 7, he finally has a therapy session, which it should have been a buildup of them having multiple sessions, but they just made everything happen within like 20 minutes of that episode, to where he basically snaps and he's like, "Oh no, you unlocked something in me," and he tried to kill the therapist, right?
Damn.
Like he suited up and everything, he put on the mask and everything, and people were already shitting on it and on Twitter. They're like, okay, and I think Deontay said this too in home base when we were talking about it. They essentially made Muse a nigga that was this a taekwondo serial killer, no joke. And he gets killed with that episode, bro.
Oh wait, because I heard someone say something about it. Muse is supposed to be able to like cancel out Daredevil's power.
Yes, that doesn't get shown.
Then they killed him in the same episode. What?
Like he literally has only been in there for like 2 episodes, 6 and 7, essentially.
Shout out to Disney.
And what makes me a little bit mad, like the therapist shot him, because like Daredevil pulls up because he's like, "Bro, you're not finna kill my girl." He's boxing, and then whoop it happens, shoot him dead, right? It was just like, yo, you just rushed something that should have been a build up of 7 episodes into one. Like, what are we doing? And I was defending the show, but when you do stuff like that, it's like, all right. Creative was just like, y'all either ran out of the budget, and that's the crazy part. This was gonna be like the last episode, technically, from my understanding. So the new team, they're gonna have to pull a JJ Abrams and clean up like a Ryan Johnson mess.
Oh shit. Well, you know how that ended.
Yeah, so I don't know. And they're building up the whole thing was, because Kingpin, he became Mayor Fisk, and he's got his own like the Fisk Task Force, and he kind of spent it to where, no, the task force killed Muse, and they're covering that up to be like, oh, you see this vigilante, he was a serial killer. What do we got to get these serial killers out of here? These vigilantes out of here, and that's just like furthering his agenda. But I'm just like, shit, you're doing a whole lot to try to build him up for, like, it seems like this show is a world builder for season 2 instead of like its own thing, how like the Netflix show did, where there's like their own theme, their own identity in each season, and it's kind of just like disappointing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't have your first season build up the second season. Your first season needs to tell a whole story.
Yeah.
My question is, I'm sorry. I wonder when they read these scripts, like whoever's in charge and they read this script, there's no way that's like, this shit is fire.
Yeah, I don't know, because like we saw ahead of time, and this was like, I think technically during the strike, or it may have been like before the strike, and they were already saying, yeah, he doesn't suit up in the Daredevil suit the entire show, in which I liked what they did with the lawyer aspect, because that's a core element of his character in the comics, right?
I apologize. What have I missed?
No, we're just talking about like this overall, like the whole show, and my like
Oh, okay.
disappointed with Muse and shit.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be like the villain for the season. I'm not
And
gonna lie,
yeah, and
and
that's why
this would be
what I
like
was
the
just saying.
secondary.
Yeah, they literally made the show. They rushed everything about Muse in 2 episodes, and they made him the subplot, which he should have been the plot instead of the whole task force and White Tiger shit being like, you know what I mean? Like they made that the plot, which that should have
Shout
been
out
the
that
subplot.
tweet I said, "White Tiger ain't nothing but a Puerto Rican Black Panther that refuses to tuck his chain."
Nah, that's a fact. But
But
yeah,
still,
it's disappointing, bro.
saying if I handed you the script for season 1 of Daredevil and you saw this shit, you would probably fire me on the spot, wouldn't you?
It would have been a Blaze situation, brother.
Hey yo.
That's exactly what it would have been.
Now,
So I'm
granted,
just
I did like episode 7. I liked it. I just don't like the shit they did with Muse. Other than that, I was rocking with what they did. I'm excited to see what the Punisher gonna be crashing out about this week. And I like
yeah,
how Kingpin finally crashed out too.
yeah, I do like that. Oh, also another thing, Mafia. Basically, Kingpin's wife was cheated on him, but they were technically separated. Um,
Cause
technically, right?
it happened after the whole Echo TV show shit.
Hmm.
Okay.
And basically, the nigga kidnapped because he couldn't take it because they've been having that same therapist I was telling you is dating Matt. She's also the therapist for Kingpin and his wife, and they've been going like couples therapy. And the nigga basically snapped and said, "You know what? I'm about to kidnap the nigga you cheated with."
Fire. Hey, I'm down.
He had that boy locked up for a year.
Yeah. And so he finally snapped. I like that aspect, but
You
Can't,
fucked the
that being
wrong bitch, fool.
can't put your
basically,
PP in my woman.
oh, and then she tried to get that nigga killed, and even then, I don't even know if she really did. I think she set him up. That's just
Try to get
She set
Kingpin killed.
the boy up because
yeah,
because what's it no she set that boy up. I seen people saying, "Oh my gosh, she set that shit up" or whatever. I'm like, first of all, she would have to try a lot harder for that shit to kill Kingpin.
which is
This
true.
nigga ran all crime in the world at one point, or at least in the country
Yeah,
and stuff. She set that nigga up because that nigga's impatient and don't know shit.
Fire. Might have to check this one out.
yeah. I think it's still the show's still worth the watch. Um, but that episode 7 really pissed me off. Like I sat there and was just like, I enjoyed everything else before that, but this is just like I can see why people are calling it mid. I don't agree with it being mid, but that episode, like 8 and 9 have to knock it out the park. They have to be like 10 out of 10s to where I can justify like this the existence of the show and this is like good. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Um shit. I know I rambled off. King, you have any thoughts, overall?
Thoughts I have with what's it called? To be honest, for that episode, I did enjoy it. Not gonna lie. However, with Muse shit, easily got rushed. Number one. Number two, the whole match relationship thing and everything. I still feel like that could have been Karen and stuff. I thought it was like, damn, you kind of listening to her heart rate to see if she actually loves him when she says it. Um, at this point, once the task force got introduced, they should have been more prevalent when it came to that shit. And all that too. Like they could have had. I don't care if it would have sounded corny. They could have had old used kidnapper or some shit, or find a way to escape or something like that. Because I don't. Because the only path I see just going down towards is to like Fisk and Daredevil and Punisher all crashing out. That's it. Like I don't know what the fuck else they about to do with this shit. I'm just like lost, but at the same time, I'm here for it because I do like the show.
Yeah, we'd have to wait and see. Enough of that talk. One last topic I want to talk about. I did have like other shit like the whole 007 situation. I'm not even gonna have that. We'll probably have a discussion on the next pod about it. And I didn't forget, Kiki's still on charges for that first sign he missed. So yeah, we will have that on the next pod. But I want to end the show off by saying rest in peace to the legend Val Kilmer. We lost him this week. I want to also say apologize on Movie Guys Pod. Yeah, he was dealing with throat cancer, but that's not what he passed of. But again, rest in peace to the legend. And I want to have everybody's thoughts. You know, what's your favorite film from Val Kilmer?
Oh, Batman.
Batman Forever. Okay, and a very underrated Batman, probably the most underrated one. But King, what's your favorite role? Is it Batman as well?
You know, I don't know that boy for nothing else. You know,
For
I
me,
don't know for nothing other than Batman and Top Gun. I ain't never seen him anything else other than probably like Deja Vu.
I heard Deja Vu. I want you to watch Heat. That is my favorite role. Him playing Chris in Heat. It's the best shootout ever in cinema. It's not even a debate. Without that, like literally without that scene, you don't get the Modern Warfare 2 no Russian mission. The devs
I'm
confirmed that.
crying.
Yeah, no, you're crying, but listen, the head developer literally said that. That's where they got that idea from. So without that movie and without that scene, you don't get that. And I think you don't get a lot of other stuff like GTA 5 and a lot of aspects of how they did their heist. Like it's just iconic as fuck, yo. Outside of that, you also have Doc from Tombstone. Really, really good role, and he wasn't even the lead of the movie, and he outshined the lead. You know what I mean? Like that's how iconic that was. You did say Ice from Top Gun. He's just a legend and fully like cemented. His legacy is like immortalized just in the cinema because he was just that good. Also, Moses from Prince of Egypt.
Yep.
That might be his best role. Like if you sit there and think about it, like he was so versatile. Great actor, bro. So, you know, my condolences to his family. Rest in peace to the king. He's forever a legend in cinema. But yeah, man, that's all the topics we got. And I want to thank Mafia for coming on the show.
No problem. No problem.
Like I said at the beginning of the show, the new setup for the pod is we'll have the live streams exclusively on the Movie Guys podcast starting next week. We had technical difficulties, so we couldn't do it. If you're gonna question in the comments about the stupid ass duck that's on the corner, listen, I don't know what to tell you.
We can edit that out.
It's not even editing out at that point. It's listen, if you want that gone, you got to make donations, which I can't even take donations no more on Spotify. So, shit, I'm just saying, you once we get the super chats and all that on the Movie Guys channel, that's how you can get that duck out of here because that shit expensive. That no joke. If I was to pay up front, it costs like $400.
What the fuck?
A year. If I were to pay the whole thing up front. Monthly, it's like $60 a month. There's a discount I have right now, and I could have pulled the trigger, but listen, principle, I can't do it, brother. I can't do it. So support the show, and the best way you can do that is hitting the like button, sharing the channel, of course, subscribing, helping us hit those sub goals. If you're on Spotify, they do have a comment section on there. You can comment on our podcast episode. So give us feedback, especially on YouTube. Give us feedback. Let us know if our volumes are off or anything like that. What you're enjoying the show, what you don't like about the show. If you got any ideas or any topics you want us to have, feel free to throw that in the comment section, man. We love the feedback. Yeah, and also if you're listening on Spotify, rate us. Giving us a rating helps us grow. It helps us pop up more to other viewers. And fuck that person at Apple that gave me 1 star back in 2020. I'll never forget. Still petty. But yeah, man.
One of the greatest haters I've ever seen.
The greatest hater, bro. It's not even a debate. Shit, man. We'll catch you guys on the next episode on the Movie Guys podcast. And yeah, man. We out.
Keep it cinema.
Oh God.
Yeah. Delay. She doing tricks or do Soleil. Delay. I walk and I don't have to pay. Delay. I'm spinning the green like it's made. Delay. I need the money underlay. Delay. I need the money underlay. Delay. Hey, yeah. I'm a saint, but I came in the game and got heavy ranks. And the shots to your face, I ain't talking drinks. And the test to your gun, I got hanky pain. Delay. Then she went to Kiki. You know we get freaky. We going for 3-piece. Butterfly doors in the air like a 6-feet. Wings. King. Got the rings. Fuck you mean. Snap his fingers in the scene. Docs with the lean. Gun got a hit record. Watch it sing. Daytona gloves and I